Good morning, students. Welcome back to my 44th video for class 11 economics. This is part B, introductory microeconomics, and under microeconomics we were studying unit 3, producers, behavior and supply. This is part 15. So in our last class we have started with the law of diminishing return. So I told you that law of variable proportion is just an extension to the law of diminishing return. Okay, so I hope you remember the law of variable proportion. In the law of variable proportion we have studied three phases. Okay, in the first phase TP increases at an increasing rate, marginal product increases. In the second state, TP increases at a decreasing rate, marginal product decreases. In the third stage, TP falls and marginal product becomes negative. Okay? This law, the law of diminishing return, it is just the second phase of law of variable proportion. In this law, we have studied only the second phase of this law. Okay? So law of variable proportion, it is the extension to the law of diminishing return, as it considers the phase of rising marginal product in addition to falling MP. Okay, so the common element between both this law is that MP is bound to decrease sooner or later with the increase in the units of variable factor. Okay, so this law states that when more and more units of variable factor are employed with a fixed factor, then marginal product of the variable factor falls. Okay, and this means that the marginal return diminish when proportion between variable and fixed factor increases beyond a point. Okay, so this law is also called the law of diminishing marginal product. Okay, so this is the table with the help of which we will study the law of diminishing return. So this is again a short run law because this is a part of the law of variable proportion. So one factor is kept fixed, that is the fixed factor, variable factor 1 2 3 4 5, TP. First it is 12, then it increases to 22, then to 30, then to 36, then to 40. So MP for the first unit it is 12, then we can derive the MP from TP. So 22 minus 12, 10, 30 minus 22, 8, 36 minus 36, and 40 minus 36 is 4. Okay, so this is the table with which explains us the law of diminishing return, and this is the diagram. So in this diagram, the x-axis measures the units of variable factor and the y-axis measures the marginal product. Okay, so you can see here with the increase in the variable factor from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5, marginal product decreases from 12 to 10 to 8 to 6 to 4. So by joining all these points we get this straight line curve, which is also called the marginal product. Okay, marginal product curve. Okay, students, so marginal product, it falls when more and more units of the variable factor, here it is suppose labor, is employed with the fixed factor length. And this law considers only falling phases of MP and ignores the phase of increasing MP and negative MP. Okay, so this law considers only the second phase of the law of variable proportion. Okay, so in the short run, a firm can change the output by changing the quantity of variable factors only. However, in the long run, all the factors become variable, and that is the distinction between fixed and variable factor disappears. Okay, so the resultant change in output due to change in the factor input is studied under the law of return to scale, which is not covered in your syllabus. Okay, so here we have discussed law of variable proportion and the law of diminishing return. both of which are short run law. So here some factors are kept fixed and some are variable. Okay. Next is the relationship between TP and MP. So let us now discuss about the relationship between total product and marginal product. Okay. So students, see here, total product curve and the marginal product curve earlier we have drawn separately, right? But here we are drawing it together. So here the x-axis measures units of variable factor and y-axis measures total product and marginal product. No need to write in units. Okay. Now with the increase in variable factor from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6, TP also increase. No need to draw, no need to write the units. If you do not write the units also, it will do. Okay. If you want, you can write, but it is not necessary for you to write the units. Okay. So this is the TP curve. Where is my cursor? So this is the TP curve. So from here to here it increases, right? It is increasing at an increasing rate, and in this part MP is also rising. So the first relationship you can write that when TP increases at an increasing rate, MP rises. So you can derive the relationship between TP and MP from the diagram itself. Okay. So first point will be when TP increases at an increasing rate, MP also rises. Now come to the second phase. So here in this phase TP is increasing, but it is increasing at a decreasing rate, and as a result MP is falling. Okay. So you write here point number 2 will be when TP increases at a decreasing rate, marginal product falls. Okay. Second point. The third observation should be when TP is at the maximum, MP is 0. Okay. So third point, write it down, when TP is at its maximum, MP is 0. Fourth point will be when TP falls, marginal product becomes negative. Okay. Fourth point. So this is the relationship between TP and MP. So these are the points which I have written to make you clear. So write these points. Okay. So when TP increases at an increasing rate, MP increases. When TP increases at a decreasing rate, MP decreases. When TP reaches its maximum point, MP becomes 0. Last is when TP falls, MP is negative. Okay students, this is all about our today's class. So what we have discussed today, we have discussed about the law of diminishing return. I have explained to you the law of diminishing return with the help of a table and diagram, and this is the relationship between TP and MP. So if you can draw the diagram correctly, you can easily write the differences starting from TP increases at an increasing rate, from TP increases at a decreasing rate, and TP becomes maximum, and then TP falls. You will get 4 points in the relationship between TP and MP, and these are the points. Okay. So please go through till then. If you have till here, if you have any doubt, please let me know. Okay. Thank you.